What's up, BHS? I'm Finn Hay.
And I'm Andy Jai.
We got a lot of great segments for you today.
It's November 12th, and you're watching BHS TV.
November 11th commemorates Veterans Day, where we thank members of the armed forces for their service and sacrifice for our country's freedom.
Veterans Day is a time for honoring all American veterans, living or dead, serving both in times of war and peace.
Let's meet a few veterans that call Barrington home.
Sarah, take it away.
Hi BHS. Veterans Day is around this time of year, and it's important to honor and thank all military personnel who have served in the United States Armed Forces. I'm here at the Garlands of Barrington today, and I'm about to be speaking with some of those civilians.
My name is Bill Setterstrom, and I served 7 years in the United States Navy on board a destroyer based in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii during Vietnam in 1966, 1967, and spent a total of 7 years in the service.
I'm Steve Gromit, and I was a captain in the U.S. Air Force, and I was in the Air Force from 1963 to 1969.
My name is Joe Cusimano, and I served 11 years in the military, 2 active duty, 2.5 years because I got called back in. My ending rank was captain.
Was there anything you learned about yourself during your time?
Well, the thing I probably learned as quickly is that you grow up very fast when you are put in situations that you've never been in before, and you become, you mature very quickly.
Was there anyone or anything that helped you during the transition from military back to civilian life?
There was. When I left the Air Force in '69, the military had set up, brought in about 50 different companies to a site in New Jersey for us to interview for different positions.
What are some of your hopes for the future?
As I said before, I have no idea what I want to be when I grow up. And I hope tomorrow I wake up. At age 85, I think that's the extended hopes for all of us, and hope the rest of our lives for all of us here are happy, healthy, and wealthy.
Thank you so much to the veterans for taking the time to speak with us today. Remember to thank a veteran for their patriotism, love of country, and willingness to serve. Now, back to the studio.
Thank you for sharing your stories.
And thank you for your service.
A lot happens behind the scenes here at BHS.
Let's check in with our theater friends to see what they're up to.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Levin. I'm the director of the fall play Almost Maine by John Cariani. Performance dates are Thursday, November 11th, Friday the 12th, and Saturday the 13th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Tickets are available on the BHS website.
Almost Maine is a show about 9 different love stories all taking place in the same town in Almost Maine. Some fall in and out of love in this series of romantic comedies.
So it's really cool to be in the play and see us go from our first circle read to where it is now when we have the set and everybody's off book and we can all watch each other do our scenes. And it's really awesome to see the love stories develop and we see how they all connect and come together.
Hi, my name is Shama Tava. I am the stage manager of Almost Maine, and my job is essentially me just there's sound cues and light cues that happen during the show. My job is to cue them on time and do it correctly. And the main reason I joined crew is because my mom peer pressured me into doing it, and I've stayed with that commitment ever since then.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm Maggie Weidman. I'm on costumes crew for Almost Maine. And basically what crew does is we help bring the show to life and we help give it that energy it really needs.
I auditioned for the play to get a sense of community and to meet a lot of new people. Especially through this production, we've all gotten super close to create one really good production that I think you should all come and see.
The show looks awesome.
I agree. Hope they break a leg.
Safety first, Andy. Speaking of safety, let's take a look at the Police Explorer program.
I'm here with Detective Hansen from the Barrington Police Department, and he's involved in the Police Explorers program. Can you talk a little bit about what this program is?
Sure, Sahil. The Law Enforcement Explorer program is a hands-on approach to law enforcement, gives young men and women the ages of about 14 to 20 an opportunity to really see and explore what we as law enforcement officers do.
What sort of topics do you cover in the program?
We cover a range of topics, everything from your routine and felony traffic stops to criminal investigations, interviews and interrogation, responding to domestic abuse reports. We've had evidence technicians from Illinois State Police come out and show how to properly process a crime scene, searching for evidence. So, the gamut of things that we do, pretty much anything law enforcement related, we do. Hopefully, once some of these COVID restrictions are lifted, we'll have an opportunity to get into the jails, courthouses, dispatch centers, and even crime labs and get a more in-depth of different aspects of the law enforcement profession or criminal justice profession.
So how often do you guys meet?
We meet every other Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Barrington Police Department.
And how can students get involved with this?
Anybody who's interested has some flyers that I'll leave in SRO Smith's office. You can also stop by the Barrington Police Department, and there are applications in there that you can fill out.
Great job, Sahil. Wait, next up is sports desk. Does that mean we'll get to see Sahil twice?
That's right, Andy. Today everybody gets 2 scoops of Sahil.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
What's up, BHS? I'm Sahil Mithil here for a brand new edition of Barrington Sports Desk. Today on the show, we'll recap how our fall sports have finished up their seasons and look at what still remains for a couple of our teams. It's November 12th, and you're watching Barrington Sports Desk. First up is girls golf, who won the IHSA State Championship in October. The Phillies had Sophia Solkar place 2nd overall and Mara Janis take 1st overall in the state, securing her 2nd individual state championship during her high school career. So a huge congratulations to her and the rest of the team. Next up is girls tennis. The Phillies made it to state and finished in the top 10 with the doubles team of Olivia Paik and Abby Carl placing in the top 8. Our boys cross-country team finished their season by placing 14th overall in the state, with Joey Furlong finishing 15th individually. The girls cross-country team also placed 14th overall, with Scout Storms placing 8th overall individually. Congrats to all of our Phillies and Broncos runners on a great state tournament. Next up is boys soccer, who finished up their season by falling to Fremd in their sectional championship game after defeating Mundelein in the sectional semifinals 4-1. Moving on to girls swimming and diving, who placed 2nd in their sectional tournament. Swimmers Jenna Kerr, Lauren Holman, Lily Reeder, and Emily Bucaro, and divers Sophia Rosenzweig and Ember Stennett are competing in the state tournament starting today. So good luck to all of them. Girls volleyball also has their state tournament starting today at Illinois State University after defeating Fremd 25-20, 21-25, 25-18 to win the super sectional championship. Their first match is scheduled to start at 8:30 tonight, so good luck to Coach Jay and the rest of the team. That's all for this week's edition of Barrington Sports Desk. I'm Sahil Mithil. See you next week, BHS.
Congrats to all your hard work, athletes.
Good luck to Phillies volleyball at state.
We can't wait to see what's in store for our winter sports.
Yep. Let's check out what else is happening at the school. What do we got, Mia?
Hey Barrington, I'm Mia Lummy, and it's time to get you in the know. Special Olympics basketball is looking for peer volunteer coaches to help mentor throughout the season. Practices are on Tuesday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Lyons Elementary School with select weekend games. The season runs until March, so if you're interested or have any questions, please contact Mrs. Strouch at kstrouch@barrington220.org or stop by E261. The Winter Wonderfest is returning to BHS this year. Tickets are now on sale, and it runs from December 3rd to December 5th. This is a walkthrough event with lights, decorations, trees, and performances from across the district. Tickets are $10 per person, and you have to make sure to arrive during your time slot with your printed or electronic ticket so everything runs smoothly. Lastly, if you ever have any info you want featured on The Know, email me at inthenoknow238@gmail.com and your event could be in future episodes. That's it for this week, Barrington. I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm Mia Lummy, and now you're in the know.
As usual, thanks for keeping us in the know, Mia.
Well, that'll be all for today, BHS. I hope you all stay warm this weekend.
I'm Andy Jai.
And I'm Finn Hay.
And that was this week's episode of BHS TV.